Hi everybody. I'm sorry it took so long to get part 2 together, but I was kind of sitting and I had to think about what I wanted to make the next video on. And all of a sudden I decided that everybody should start, a certain way. And I figure the alphabet's probably the easiest place to start, because that's where sign language originated, if you remember from my last video. Now, I'm going to do this over numbers and letters, okay? But we're going to start with the alphabet. And when you sign the alphabet, you sign with your palm facing the person you're signing to. That way they can see your letters. For instance, if I sign B, it's just like this. So no matter what, all the alphabetical letters, your palm will be facing the other person. Now the alphabet comes in very handy. For instance, when you're signing your name to somebody, you have to start by finger spelling it. You can get a sign name, but usually a deaf person gives you one. I actually have a sign name. When I finger spell my name, it's B-A-R-B-A-R-A for Barbara. And my sign name, which was given to me by a friend of mine who's deaf, is a B against my chest for Barbara. So I'm going to try to teach you the alphabet and then the numbers 1 through 10, and hope that you get this really easy. If you don't, you can always rewatch it, and if you have trouble, you can let me know and I'll try to make an extra video for you. So if we start at the beginning of the alphabet, we start with A. Now A is kind of supposed to look like, I guess, an apple. The best way to think about it. A. B, I'm not sure what they meant for that to look like, but your hand is flat and you just put your thumb against your palm. C is supposed to just look like the letter C. I love letters like this. They're easy to learn. C. D, it kind of looks like the letter D in a way, so that's fairly easy to learn too. E is a little different. I've seen people do like this, but then it kind of looks like C. So I always put mine flat up like this, so that you can tell that it's E. F is kind of different. It's just, you make a circle here, and you put up your other 3 fingers. F. Now, G is the one that gets kind of interesting at times. When you sign it to somebody, you do this. But on papers, you always see them signing it like this. And your thumb does stick out, but you show the person this. This is G. H is about the same, except you just have 2 fingers. H. I is an easy one, because just a little pinky sticking up, this little I. J, I've seen people take their pointer finger and draw a J in the air. The one I like to do is take your I hand and draw a J. J. So, you're going to see that every now and then when I know multiple signs for something, I'll try to show you all of them that I know. Pop my fingers there, get them loose again. K is your middle and your pointer finger, and you lay your thumb against that first digit of your middle finger. And the best way I've heard it described on signing time was it's supposed to look like kangaroo ears. K. L is awesome because it is the letter L. Big letter L. M is these 3 fingers over your thumb. So you make like a 3-bumped M. M. N is 2 fingers over your thumb. N. O is the letter O. Like I said earlier, I love these. Some of these are the easiest letters to learn ever. P is a K that's upside down. P. Q is like a G, and you just set it up on end like that. This is Q. R is fun to teach little ones because a lot of times they have trouble getting their fingers to do this. But you remember how you promised that you were telling the truth and you always stuck your finger behind your back like this? This is R. It's like, I'm not lying. Okay. S is just like this. You ball your hand up in a fist. And the way my teacher told me, she had a kind of a funny thing. She's a very peaceful woman, but she said, this is like, I'm gonna sock you. It's S. T is kind of interesting, and there's really no explanation because I can't really think of a reason that it looks like this, but it's like this. Like when you play with a little kid and you say, I got your nose. Well, this is T in sign language. U is just your two fingers up like this, like in the Boy Scouts. U. V is to take the U and separate the fingers out. V. It doesn't mean peace, it means V. W is like this. It's not 3, this is W. I'll show you 3 later. W. X is like Captain Hook's hook. So you think X, like a pirate hook. Y, it kind of looks like a Y. It's fairly easy. So this is Y. And Z is one of those where I've seen people use their pointer finger and they draw a Z in the air. But I've also seen people use their pinky and draw a Z in the air. Now, I did all these with my right hand because I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, they're pretty much the same. You just use your left hand. You go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, see where you can see it, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now, people have asked me, which hand do you use? It's whichever one you're comfortable using. If you're more comfortable signing with your right hand, use that one. If you're more comfortable with your left, use that one. But whatever you use when you do your letters, that's going to be your dominant hand. And I'll explain that when we get into some other signs. But right now, just whichever one's the most comfortable. And, you know, you may have to practice a few times, but you'll get it figured out. Okay, you know your alphabet? Here is the alphabet song in sign language. If you know all your letters, I need to show you the words that are going to come at the end of the song, because it's just like the ABC song that you sing in the younger grades. Okay. At the end, it's now, which there's 2 ways to do that sign. You can do it like this with 2 Y's and come straight down, or you can do it with little bent hands like this and bring it down, and it means now. I prefer to do the Y's. For some reason, it flows better for me when I do this, but it's personal choice, whatever you want. There's really not much difference. So, now, I. And you point to yourself with your pointer finger. People have asked me, well, isn't this I? Yes, but it's not American Sign Language. This, from what I understood, is Sign Exact English, which is a little different because in American Sign Language, there are certain words that they don't sign, like are and is and to. But in Sign English, if there's not an ASL word for a certain phrase or a word, they fingerspell it out. And this is Sign English. So I use I like this. So, now, I, know, my, A, B, C's, and you take the one hand for next, and you put the other hand in front of it, and bounce it forward, because this is the next time, won't or will, whatever you want to say, you, sign, this is the for sign, You just take your pointed fingers like this, kind of make D's with both hands, and you just roll it back towards you. Sign. With, you make two A hands, and you put them together like this, because they're always going to be together. With me. Okay? So I'm going to go through the ABC song, and I'm going to try to go kind of slow just in case. But like I said, if you don't get it the first time, you can always just back up and watch it again. Okay? So here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Well, let's get back in the screen there. Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sign with me? Yay! Okay, another thing I want to go ahead and explain before I end this video, in a lot of my song videos, at the end of the song you see me do this. And of course Buck Owens did this every time he ended a performance on stage with his Buckaroos. And this is sign language and it means applaud. Like, I'm finished, applaud me, yay! So, that's the ABC song. Look for maybe an opposite video or an animal video to come up really soon. I'm working on writing down every word I can think of that I know. Look for the Choctaw video to come up soon. I'm working on getting it together, and I will let you practice those. And the next video to go up will be numbers. 1 through 10. I may go to 20 if I feel like it. So, I hope y'all are watching these. I hope you enjoy them. There's your alphabet.